Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about the three tell signs that your banana tree is about to flower. So as a newbie like myself, we're always a little bit impatient and want to know when is my tree going to flower and set fruit. And we always like to see the end product. So the first tell sign is that if you come out and look at your banana tree and you see a bunch of leaves, right? So maybe here I have about 10 leaves, and as you can see, I'm not getting a lot of height compared to when it was smaller like this. If you see here, at every single new leaves, it gains about a foot, and up here maybe it gained about a foot with about 10 leaves. So that's how you know that your tree is at its maximum height or is almost there, and it is ready for the next phase, and that is to reproduce. So it has to send out flowers. So once you see this in your yard, the next tell sign is that if you look up in your up at the top of the tree, you will see that all the leaves are pretty much the same size, right? And if you happen to see a leaf that is smaller, half the size of what a regular leaf is, then you are getting closer for it to flower. So it's my small leaf is actually hidden between these big leaves here. So I'm climbing up the ladder to show you guys the leaf. So okay, so let me see. Okay, so this leaf right here, this guy right here is actually half the size of my other leaf. So this leaf here is, I would say, about maybe 5 feet. Compared to this guy here is about 3/4 of the size, and the span of it is a lot smaller than what the span of this leaf is. So that is the second tell sign. If you look up and you see a leaf that is smaller, be like, oh my gosh, something is happening to my tree. Is it gonna die or is it gonna flower? So, and it is the latter. So if you see something that's half the size of what your regular leaf is, then you're getting closer. So, so that is the second tell sign. The third tell sign is what we call a flag leaf. If you look here, this leaf here is even smaller. So we call this a flag leaf because it looks just like a flag. If you look right there, just like a flag at a soccer field or a football field that mark, like the corner or the outline or whatever. But then we call this a flag leaf. So this is the third tell sign that my tree here is gonna flower soon. Within the week, it should send up the flower stem should come up here. So after this leaf here, so that is the third tell signs that your banana tree is gonna flower. So let's go back down. So those are the three tell signs. All right, so this is my Dwarf Namwah banana plant. This tree here is only about, I say, it's right here, so maybe about 6 feet, 6.5, uh, maybe 6.5 feet tall, and it is gonna flower. So this is the main reason why I like my dwarf banana trees versus the actual the full size banana tree, because those trees they get up to about 15 feet. It's too high. With this tree here, the flower is gonna come out right there, and then the banana rack is gonna come down to all the way right here. So I get to enjoy it right in front of right in front of me. So versus the other one, I had to look up. I can't even touch the fruits. So here I get to enjoy it. I get to come touch it and take a picture of it, and do what you will with it. But that is the three tell signs that your banana tree is gonna flower soon. First thing is that a lot of leaves, not a lot of height. The second piece is the small leaves, but it's being covered with my bigger leaves right here, so I can't show to you. It's actually behind this one here. And then the third tell sign is the flag leaf, a really small leaf that looks just like a flag, about a foot and a half tall, on my tree here. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Just want to do a quick video to let you guys know of some of the tell signs to look for to, to know when your banana tree is going to flower. And I'm very excited for my tree here to flower. This one here is about this is the second season that it grew. So maybe last season I planted this as like a seedling, this big, and then within one season it got up to right here, and then this season here, right after spring and into summer, it grew about a foot with all these leaves here, and then it is flowering because I think the weather is nice and warm now in the 80s, so it's hot and muggy, and it feels tropical. So the banana is gonna send out the flower. All right, guys, that's it. Just a quick video. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you would like to stay up to date with me and my trees. Thank you and have a good day.